So, dear friends, welcome to all of you in module 5 of the course Python Mastery for Machine Learning. And in today's module, we will explore the exploratory data analysis. And what is use of exploratory data analysis in machine learning? We will run the code, we will do some hands-on, and we will try to understand the concept of exploratory data analysis. Okay, so our learning objective of today lecture is you will learn how to handle missing data and duplicates. You will perform data visualization and feature analysis, and you will also get to know how to detect and handle outliers and correlation. You will also get to know how to extract useful insight from dataset. So it is very important module because data pre-processing is very much important before training our model, because once our data is defined, once our data is good, then using those error free data, once we will train our model, then there are very few chances to get the errors. That's why exploratory data analysis is very important. So what is exploratory data analysis? First of all, let's begin from here. So exploratory data analysis or EDA is the process of understanding the data set by summarizing its main characteristics using statistical and visualization technique. So, what we have to do in exploratory data analysis? We have to understand the main characteristics of the data. We have to find main characteristics of the data by removing the outlier, by refining our data, and using statistical and visualization techniques. So now the question is where EDA can help us? Why we use EDA? So we use EDA, or EDA is helpful in understanding data distribution, how your data is distributed. This can be known by applying the EDA on your data. EDA also help in detecting anomalies and missing value. Missing value is very crucial concept in machine learning. We will see how to deal with the missing value and how to replace those missing value. This also come under EDA. And EDA will help you to identify relationship between variables. So what type of variable they are? Independent variable and dependent variable. How they are related to each other. This concept can also be disclosed in today's lecture. And EDA will help us to select important features for modeling. So, what are the steps in EDA? How we perform EDA? How we perform exploratory data analysis? There should be certain steps. So, step number one will be understand your data set. You have to check the structure and summary of your data set first of all. The second step will be handling missing and duplicate data. Once you check the structure and summary of your data, after that it's time to handle with the missing and duplicate data. It will help in managing incomplete data. Suppose you are getting any missing data and you are getting any duplicate data in your data set, then how to replace those missing data and how to deal with duplicate data, that's come under EDA, and it is very important. And the third steps in EDA is feature distribution analysis. What this step do? We use feature distribution analysis for checking numerical and categorical distribution. I hope you are already aware about numerical and categorical features. Okay. And fourth step in EDA is detecting outliers. So, how to detect the outliers and how to identify extreme value that are not used in our data set. Those value, how to identify, this also come under EDA. And EDA is also used to analyze relationship between features, like finding correlation. So feature engineering is very very important, and to remove the collinearity between data, to minimize the correlation of the data, it's also very important. So we will see all these applications in today lecture. So let's start with loading the data. So we start by loading a data set and checking its structure. Okay. So first line of code is import pandas as PD. The line import the panda library and keeps a shorter name PD, which is also known as alias name. After that, what we have do? We have written some code to load the dataset. But before that, you should know about the Panda. Panda is a powerful library used in Python for data manipulation and analysis. And what is role of this Panda library? Why it is used? Because it provides data structure like data frame. All your data representation in CSV format are in form of tabular data. That's why Panda library is used. Okay. So here we are using Titanic dataset. Now the question is how to load this dataset. So pd dot read CSV, we have created a data frame df equal to pd dot read underscore CSV. This is a function from Panda. It reads data from CSV. CSV is known as comma separated value file and creates the data frame. And we have given the path of our data. And df is a variable used to store the data frame containing the Titanic data. This is common convention for naming data frame in Python. The next line of code is used to display first 5 rows from our data set. You want to know some information about your data. That's why you will use df.info function. And also you want to know some statistics about your data. So df.describe function is here, which will provide statistics of our data. And what are those statistics? Like count, mean, standard deviation, minimum, maximum, 25th percentile, 50th percentile, 75th percentile. These functions provide a quick overview of the central tendency and spread of the numerical data. We have used print command to show these statistics. Okay. After explaining this much of code, I hope you got some information about the Panda, and you also got some information about some function like head info and describe and how to upload the data in Panda library. This is very important and basic steps. Okay. The first line of code is used to load the data sets. The second code is used to show first 5 row of our data. So you can see first 5 row from the index 0, 1 to 4 and parch and ticket number, fare, cabin and embark. The third output you can see it shows some info about your data. Like there are some column in your data and what are the data types, what are the count and index here. It is shown by the data.info information, data.info code. This all information about your table has been shown by info function. So the next is function is used to describe your data, which is used to calculate the count, mean, standard deviation, maximum. These all features are counted by describe function. These are the statistics of your data. It's time to handle the missing data. So first of all, what is the impact of missing data? So missing data can affect the quality of analysis. And let's check the missing value and how to handle them. Okay. You have Titanic data set and you have already seen what are the information about the data set, and in those data set we have to find if there is any missing value, if there is any duplicate value, and those values should be removed, those value should be replaced by some calculation. Okay. So to visualize the missing data or to see this information, first of all, let's import this Seaborn library and Matplotlib library. These two library is used to visualize your data, to draw a line chart, pie chart. Okay, so Seaborn and SNS will be used to visualize your data. Now, how to check the missing value? So I have written a code print missing value and print df dot is null. Print df dot is null is a function which is used to find the missing value in our data set. And you can also see dot sum function is applied here, which will tell us the total number of missing value from our data set. It will show complete missing value from our data set. And df.isNull.sum, this line of code first use isNull method. Okay, you can see df.isNull. So first it is using isNull method of the Panda data frame to identify missing value in each column. It will go column by column and it will analyze, is there any missing value in the column. So for that purpose, we are using df.isNull.sum line of code and .isNull method of the Panda data frame is to use to identify missing value in each column. Represented as true, then it means missing, and represented as false is applied to count the number of true value, that is missing value, in each column, providing a summary of missing data per column. How we will visualize the missing value? For that purpose, we will use Matplotlib library and Seaborn library, and we have written some code here. The title of our plot will be missing value heat map. The next important mathematical calculation is come again. So that one is checking missing value. How we will check missing value? So here by using the code df.isNull, we have checked the missing value. How you will fill those missing value which you found after applying isNull function, and after that how you will handle those missing value, this is very important. Filling missing value in the age column with the median. So df age dot fill na, and we have provided the column name, and from that median value the missing value will be filled. This line address missing value in the age column by using the fill na method. It replaces the missing value with the median age calculated from the existing value in the age column. In place equal to true, modify the data frame directly. Now, dropping rows with missing embarked value. How you will drop the row? Now you want to drop the missing value. Drop in a method is used to remove rows from the data frame where the embarked column has missing value, and in place equal to true, modify the data frame directly. Okay. Now what is the next line of code? Verifying missing value after treatment. Now the next task is you have to do verification. You have to do a verification, validation on either you have done the correct replacement of your data, you have do correct treatment with your data or not. Okay. So for that purpose, we will again run the code print df.isNull.sum. So it will again gives the total missing value to us. Okay, and after running this code, if we find again any missing value, then we will do the same treatment. We will replace the missing value with median, and we can also drop the missing value. Okay, so you can see here ticket, in ticket column we did not get any missing value, in fare column we did not get any missing value, in cabin we can get 786, and in embark we can get 2 missing value here. Okay, and it is represented by missing value heat map. Okay, so where we get missing value, these data are represented by yellow line, and age is another column which is also there is missing value, that is also represented by breaking yellow line. Okay. So here you can see once again missing value after treatment. Once you treatment your data by replacing those missing value, then you got this result in Kevin 687. Now the next line of code is feature distribution analysis. So we will do this feature distribution analysis in next lecture. Till then, keep exploring and keep learning machine learning and deep learning.